Okay, scholars, now we're going to dig a little deeper when it comes to context clues and figurative language. So we've learned that context clues are clues that we can get from our passage that will help us understand the meaning of words. And so we also have to use those context clues while we are figuring out literal language. So let's look at a couple of these slides on our PowerPoint. It says many words have more than one meaning. So when I think about the word fox, it says a fox is a real wild animal, but sometimes a fox can also mean a person who is sneaky. So for example, many words have more than one meaning. For example, a fox can mean an animal or a person who is sneaky. Okay, so we have to think about how different things can mean different things. Okay, let's go to the next one. Literal meaning, the usual meaning of a word. So let's talk about the word chill, C-H-I-L-L. The penguin was cold and felt a chill. This sentence uses the literal meaning of chill because the unusual meaning of chill is, the usual meaning of chill is to be cold. If I say it's chilly outside, or I got a little chill, okay, it means to be cold. Okay, the mouse sat in the garden. This sentence uses the literal meaning of a mouse because a mouse is an animal and it can be sitting in a garden. What happens when we take these words and we make them non-literal? So non-literal or non-literal meaning uses the usual meaning of a word. Okay, the fly decided to relax and chill. So this does not mean he's cold. This sentence is using a non-literal meaning of the word chill because in this sentence, chill means to relax. And this is not the usual meaning of a word. All right, he was quiet as a mouse. This sentence uses the non-literal meaning of the word mouse because, guys, you can't be as quiet as a mouse, okay? You are not small enough to be as quiet as a mouse, so you cannot actually do this. All right, let's continue on. So we're going to use a couple of these. Let me move my little camera here so you can see this picture. So it says, John forgot to do his homework last week. His teacher told him he would have to do it during his recess. He really wanted to play soccer on the field today. Now he feels down in the dumps. So what were some text clues? Well, he didn't do his homework, not going to get to play soccer, and he lost his recess. The picture clues, if I look at this, he seems sad. This does not look appetizing, right? So the dump looks like a really sad place. So what do you think down in the dumps means? Well, down in the dumps means that John was feeling sad, okay? So this would be a non-literal statement. All right, let's try another one. Jenny was supposed to keep her friend Zoe's birthday party a secret. However, they started sharing secrets at recess and Jenny accidentally spilled the beans. Okay, so look at our story. Okay, it looks like they're whispering to each other, telling secrets. So the text clues is it's supposed to be a secret. There's a surprise party. They started to share. The picture here shows us that she was sharing some information. So spilling the beans does not mean that they tipped over, right, the pot of beans. It means spilling the beans means she shared a secret. And this would be what? Non-literal. All right, so let's do one more. Okay, let's see if you can figure it out. Joe saw a plane coming through the air. It was a mile high above him. He couldn't wait to see the landing. A mile is 5,280 feet. So the plane was high in the sky. Do you think mile high is literal or non-literal? So let's look at some text clues. He saw a plane coming in the air. He couldn't wait to see it land, and then it gave us how much a mile is. The plane was high in the sky. You can also see the picture clue here. It looks like it's flying in the clouds. So I think a mile high just means it was really high. Okay, it could have been a mile in the sky. So I think this would be literal. I think the plane was literally a mile high in the sky. Okay, so if we look at here, it tells us this is a literal meaning of a mile high because it is the usual meaning of the word. A mile usually means 5,280 feet. Great job, guys, so far. So let's review real quick before we do our next activity. Literal, the usual meaning of a word. Non-literal means the is not the usual meaning of a word. So in just a second, you are going to practice a little sort, and then you're going to show me what you know about literal and non-literal.